Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I am going to give you my first impressions of the Hidizs, if I am not butchering that name. This has a one magneto-static balanced membrane and dynamic driver hybrid uh, headphone. This is the Mermaid 2, the MM2. I'm assuming that stands for Mermaid since they call their other stuff Mermaid. Um, Looking at the specs on the back here. Rated power 5 milliwatts. It has a 10.2 millimeter dual voice coils, dual cavity dynamic driver with neodymium magnets. The body is aluminum and resin. It's really nice looking, kind of got like that stealthy look. Particularly the black ones really look stealthy. I get the silver ones, which look sharp too. Low voltage magneto-static BM unit, 6 millimeter as well. And say 0.78 millimeter 2 pin. Of course, it's 1.2 meters. Everything is 1.2 meters. 2-core high purity silver wires. So it's quad core wires, it says. And I'm trying to look at frequency response is 20 to 40 kilohertz, sensitivity 104 decibels, and 18 ohms impedance on these guys. So let's get a quick look at them. At the time of this video, these aren't even up for sale yet. They're actually haven't even announced the winner of the contest yet. So you get this beautiful case. Let's just take a look at this case for just 1 second. This case is fantastic. Okay, and there'll be an updated review, a full review of this. What a beautiful case. Looking at the cable that it comes with, the cable also very, very beautiful. Look at this, the splitter copper and brass and silver. Very, very, very pretty two-tone cable with the copper and the silver in it as well. And then we look at the IM. Now these are the base filter. It has removable filters. It comes with 2 sets of different tips, which has 3 sizes each. They basically look like this. There's also a more rounded pair, and I'll get into that during the review. But right now we're just giving a brief. Here's the different filters. They come with these gold ones on it. I guess those are the base model, kind of the balanced. And then you have the treble, which is a silver, and you have the base. I said base model, but I meant to say basic model. The base is the red ones, and these just screw in like this. As you can see in there, it's going right into the driver. And just screw them in, screw them out. I want to put it back so I don't end up losing it while I'm using them. So like I said, it's got this really cool stealth looking thing to it. Then the back is all clear. Take this off. Really nice nozzle right there. Good amount of length to it. It is stubby, but it has this little bump up here, so that makes a big difference. It's very wide, got a nice width to it. Maybe not the widest that I've ever seen, but I'm going to take these off camera so I don't look foolish trying to get this back on there. Even off camera, I'm not doing a good job. Rushing. Okay, so that's the way it basically looks. You can see the inside. Quite gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous looking. Sound impressions, just a basic sound impression. They sound really good. There's a good bass there. When you change this filter, the bass obviously gets a lot more punchy. And the tips, these aren't the stock tips. The stock tips that are on it are the more rounded ones. This way set up, it's got really good punchy bass. I noticed stock. Now we're going to talk about stock because I don't know what filter you're going to use. So we'll just show it like this. Stock out of the box with the gold filters on them, and the other set of tips, the more rounded ones, sounded very good. It's very balanced. There's some really good punch to the bass, but the bass has a really lot of control. Excellent forward kind of sounding mids, but they kind of remain front and center, like they're centered. So that sounded really good. There's some really good soundstage. I noticed when you change the tips and the filter, the soundstage is slightly diminished, but that's because of the added bass. Um, I did not use the treble filters yet, but just basically it sounded really, really good. Quite a pleasant sound. Good treble, but the treble doesn't get overly harsh. It has a nice extension, but it's more on the polite kind of sound. And just overall, it sounds open, airy. It's got some really good detail, and there's just some really pleasant kind of warmth there as well. And that's just going to be my basic assessment of these. Honestly, really cool looking. Really like these. They're absolutely gorgeous design. And that's basically all I'm going to say. This has been the MM2s from his, and we'll have the full review up in a few weeks, maybe a week or two. I'm probably going to use the heck out of these. So thank you so much for watching. Please be safe. I'll see you somewhere on the internet.